Hi there, I'm Jonathan and welcome to my channel, Jonathan's Diamond Painting and Stuff. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back to me, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here today. Now, today I'm doing a video that I've wanted to do for ages, and I actually started filming this video a while ago, but I wasn't able to complete it because there were some parts missing and I had to sort that out. So I'm doing it now. This is my long-awaited, well, by me, not by, Webrick video. Basically, I wanted to do a Lego kit, and but it was a very, very old retired kit, and I can't justify spending the amount of money that it would have cost, which was about £250 for me to buy the kit on eBay, pre-owned or new. You know, the prices are very little in it. So I decided I was going to order the parts from Webrick, which is up and coming company in China that make replica Lego bricks at a fraction of the price. Okay, so I was able to pick up this for about £70–80, whereas I would have paid, like I said, I would have paid £250 for the set. So it's a massive, massive saving. And I'm just going to build this today using Lego's instructions that they give for free online. And this is not a paid promotion video. I'm not affiliated with Webrick in any way, and I'm not affiliated with Lego in any way. You know, so I'm not trying to. You know, this is a retired kit. I can't buy it from Lego. You know, if I could, I would. You know, but unfortunately, like many of us, I got into this at the wrong time, and you know, about 2 or 3 years ago, I started getting back into Lego again, and that just meant that there's a lot of kits that are just out of people like mine reach, because unless you spend a lot of money, and I have spent a lot of money on the actual sets, but this came along and I thought, oh, this could be a cool idea, and I thought it'd also help people that aren't as well off, you know, can't afford the to spend all that money, you know, on the big sets and everything. I mean, I would highly recommend every year you look at the Winter Village collection, because that has a set every year and it's always the most reasonably priced set for the piece count. So it's like about £70 to £100 for the set, you know, and it's about a 1,500 piece set, and it's a few hours to do these sets. I mean, they did the gingerbread house, which I have. They did the fire brigade, which I have. They did the log cabin, which was last year, which I've got. There was a high street, but I gave that to my mum and dad with a tram stop. And there was Santa's visit, which was like a lovely blue cottage, similar to this one, but not quite the same. So yeah, so let me just get onto this video now. Okay, so before I begin, just all the usual stuff. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up. It makes it easy for other people to find my content. And if you like my content in general and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider hitting that button and hitting the bell icon and clicking all to get all the notifications. Okay, so I ordered this, and first thing I'm going to tell you is do not make the mistake I did. I assumed all the parts would be there, you know, and everything. I didn't really realise, you know, there's quite a high chance of inaccuracy. You know, so obviously these are hand counted, you know, so there's a human error element, which is fine because Webrick has an amazing guarantee. Basically, they will allow you to put a missing bricks order in for any order, but you can only put one in per order. So I didn't realise that there was going to be significant pieces missing in this. So I basically just started building my set and not realising that there were bits missing, and then it became apparent that there were. So I decided that I wanted to. I stopped my build and I decided I was going to go through the whole thing painstakingly, colour by colour. I printed off the whole stock sheet of what I'd ordered, and I just ticked them off one by one. It was painstaking. It took me 2 or 3 hours to do. If you do this at the beginning, so print off your parts list or whatever, or just look at it online at the same time as checking all your pieces in, it's a lot easier because a lot of these pieces were already individually bagged up. There were quite a few pieces loose in the main bag here, but a lot of them were pre-bagged, so my job would have been a heck of a lot easier if I'd done that at the start. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend, if you do a Webrick order, you check all the pieces up there when it comes, and then you can get that order off for any missing pieces if there are any, and then you know you're square, you're fine, and you can start the set. It's not like a Lego set where very, very, very rare for a Lego set to be missing any pieces. Okay, so what I did was, as I counted all the pieces, I put them in coloured bags. Bags for each particular colour. So these are all white. I think these were all that was left at the end, all these different coloured pieces. Let me see. I've got some navy blue. I've got some more mixed pieces, I think, what was left at the end. Some of them are actually slightly done up because I did start building this. I've got some greys, some blacks, some browns, some dark grey, and some blue. Okay, so what I'm going to probably do is, I've got them all so nicely sorted in colours, I'll see how many if I can get some of these different colours onto different trays. But I'll see how well we do. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the small pieces to one side, and possibly put them on a tray together. And I'm just going to put the larger pieces on different trays. Let's see, this is going to be fun. But I've wanted to, so just a little bit about the set and how I did this. So you'll want to go, if you want to do something like this, you'll want to go on Webrickable. Webrickable, that is that's a website that has a lot of instructions that people can upload to sell. They can sell their ideas, you know, or alternative builds or unique builds. There's a guy on there, I can't remember his name, I'll try and find it, who does amazing mini builds. So, you know, lots of like mini parts, and I've been tempted for a long time to build them, but I'm not a sort of Lego builder that has a lot of parts at my disposal. So I tend to buy kits and keep them all in their sets, and I don't mess with them. But that's just me. Okay, so just see about this mixed. I'm just gonna disassemble this. So yeah, like I said, I did start building it, but I'll try and do an authentic video as I can. There we go. Right. Oh, missing one of those. Okay, just check all these bags are actually empty. Right, so I'm just going to get the set details up. Oh, sorry, these are the missing pieces as well. Now, funnily enough, I said that they'd given me, instead of the two of these pink square with the nipple on top, they'd given me instead of two white ones, they'd given me two pink ones. So I said, oh, could you possibly, because I got it wrong for some reason, I put the wrong colour down for those parts, so basically the top of the igloo is going to be pink. So anyway, I said, could you possibly give me two of the white ones, because I got it wrong, and I'll happily pay for it because it was my mistake, just to save the shipping and everything. And they not only did they replace the white ones free of charge, they've also given me another two pink ones. So I think that was a bit of confusion, you know, on their part, which is, you know, fine. I'm not going to complain for getting an extra piece, but yeah. So, but almost missing was these window shutters, which I think I've got to have 14. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Or maybe it was 10. Sorry. And then there was these significant pieces missing as well, which are kind of twos with flat twos with a ledge, quite common for windowsills and things. So they're all there. I think a couple of these are missing. A couple of these dark brown pieces. And like I said, the 2 white, and don't even know what this is, some kind of wrench. But yeah. Okay, so get rid of those for now. I'm just going to get the instructions up and I'll begin. I'll start talking to you as I start it, but then I will like go off to do like a time lapse and everything once I've got going a while. Okay. So if you want to get instructions from Lego, you just go on lego.com and then go and help, find building instructions, and you put either the number or the set name in. I'm just going to put Winter Village Cottage 10229 is the kit I'm doing. Okay. And it is a beautiful set. It has like a lovely traditional like Tudor-esque with blue bricks winter cottage with lots of lovely shutters. It's got like a log cutter with a little shack, and it's got a snow plough, and it's got an igloo and a sled and all sorts of things. So it's a really cool set. Now I'll just talk to you about what I did to make this slightly easier and cheaper to build. So one of the major things was what I did was I decided I just wasn't bothered about the minifigs. So I left all of them out. I also am not that bothered about the sticker sheet. I did have a look at the sticker sheet. If there's anything massively significant, I thought I would try and get one. I think you can get replica sticker sheets, but I decided again that I didn't need that. So this is mainly just the building and the architecture and everything, and the vehicles, because I just felt I like the building part, you know, and so I'm not really that bothered about minifigures and things. So anyway, so let's get on with this. Okay, so I built this bit partly already. You can see I've got like some little white dots on there already. I think I found a bit difficult to get off. So that's the only one thing with Webrick, is the pieces don't separate as easily. They do, but just not as easily as if you'd done it with not ordinary Lego pieces. There we go. Trying to find that one part. The struggle is real. There we go. Okay, so I think this is like a little stove or something in an igloo. So then that's that, and I'll build this igloo and then we will move on. Oh, apologies. Yeah, I've done that already. Okay, so then an owl. Now, could I get the owl? I can't remember. I don't think I could. Yeah, so I think, again, there's little pieces like that which are a bit more unique to the set that I'm not, like I said, I'm not that bothered about. So I will I will probably not get them, you know, because like I said, I'm just not obsessed with making it all perfect. So I'll have to figure out what to do on the top there. But oh, did I already have one of those? Brain's gone. There we go. Okay, so that's the little igloo built. That cute. Oh, sorry, banana bread's just ready. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I think I'm going to skip now to my time-lapse camera. So I'm just trying to change the angle of the camera, put it in a bit more of an interesting angle so you can see a bit as much as possible, and I will speak to you in a bit. Alright, hi again. As you can probably tell from the way I'm dressed, I've done this video over several days. So I think going forward, what I'm going to do in my Lego videos is I'm going to try and time-lapse all the building stages and just put it all in the same video. So that means that I won't necessarily do an unboxing and how it looks sort of thing. I'm just going to do the video all together because I think that'll just be way more interesting for you, the viewer. Okay. So because this is my first time building with Webricks, I'm going to just give an overview of what my experience was like with those as well. Okay, so, right. So first of all, I really loved the opportunity to being able to build a kit that would otherwise have been completely inaccessible for me, um, and yeah, and I just think it is such a cool kit. You see, it's just a lovely, beautiful winter cottage. I will I will do a little close-up view with the camera where I'm walking around, maybe put some music in just as I close this video, okay, just so you can see it all in very good detail. Yeah, so obviously I have I haven't substituted anything, but I haven't got any minifigs in this. That is one thing that brought the price down. You could put generic minifigs, so maybe I might get a few generic minifigs, but I don't have any minifigs in this. This vehicle is complete. There's no issues with that at all. And you've got this snow, maybe it's toboggan or whatever, you know, which is quite cool. And that is again complete. So with your own minifigs, that would be a good thing. And then you've got this, which is a lovely little woodcutter shack. So it's like an outdoor shack, just a wood cutting. There is a really cool mini build for building a. Oopsie. For building a chainsaw, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, so just see that there. It's very cool. And we've got the igloo, which has actually got a little cooking stove in it. I don't know how that works, but yeah, but that's very cool. Yeah, and then we've got the cottage, and inside you've got like a little Christmas tree, a chair. Now, one thing, I didn't get the sticker set, so there was meant to be, there's a large grey brick without, which is blank because I didn't actually realise that was a sticker. So I might think about what to do with that, but yeah, but I can do without that. And then you've got the kitchen, which is quite a cute little kitchen, you know, with the checkerboard floor. And then upstairs, another of my bugbears. There's no way to get upstairs. I like the Lego builds to actually be realistic, but I know there are a few that out there that aren't that realistic, you know. So, but you've got like typically what I would imagine is a child's bedroom, although it's a bit weird because this is a house with a downstairs and then only one bed upstairs. So again, a bit weird, but it's, you know, who cares? And we've got lots of some cool mini builds. We've got a boat. We've got a couple of presents. We've got a ball. That's not a mini build. That's just and we've got that's just a mold. And we've got a little cat mold. Now I think the cat was originally a different colour in the original set, but it was a white one I could get from Webrick. But that's fine. And you've got a little plane. Yes, I thought that was really cool. Little bedside table in the bed. Yeah, so some very similar properties to like Santa's Visit. Obviously, Santa's Visit is a bit more elaborate because it's a more modern set. And then finally, you got all the little Christmas lights on the top, and then you got this beautiful chimney. Now, there is supposed to be a. I think there's supposed to be a light brick here, but I didn't have any, and I didn't seem to be able to get any from Webrick. So maybe in the future I might buy a few from Lego on the pick a brick thing. I'm not sure if you can or not, but I'll have to look into that. But again, I'm not that bothered. I mean, I'm not bothered. Like just press, you know, just you know, because obviously it doesn't stay on. You just have to keep pressing it. It's really a toy aspect, but no. So, and I love the use of the masonry bricks just to give a little bit of interest and texture, you know, in the walls. And I do love the trellis windows. And I love these garnishes of Christmas, just subtle garnishes of Christmas. So you could easily convert this to like a non-Christmas build if you wanted to, just a winter build. And I just love the roof as well. I like roofs, and I like how Lego very rarely do the same roof style twice, you know, so every year they find out a different way to do a roof, so it's quite cool. I mean, I know notoriously people find that's not quite connected together properly, don't like the gingerbread house roof. That is very difficult to build, you know, but no, I like all these different ways. It just makes it a bit more interesting. But yeah, so that is my Winter Cottage. So just going on to the pieces, now how they build. I mean, it built together absolutely fine. No problems. No problems with the structural integrity of the bricks. No problems with them shattering or anything. There was absolutely no issues with the quality from that regard. And to be honest, I could barely tell physically looking at them that they were not Lego bricks, you know. So very, very, very pleased with the quality. There's just every now and then there's just little bits that show that they're not quite Lego. Just like every few studs has like an odd tiny bit almost like chomped out of it. It's just like in the moulding process, but it doesn't affect anything. Doesn't affect the look of the brick. Really, once it's built. Only other thing is these bricks are more difficult to get apart than Lego bricks. So particularly when you're putting bricks together like this, so you do it doing one plate onto another, it is a bit more difficult to separate them than it is with Lego, but they still separate. So just taking this apart might be not quite as easy as it to rebuild as it is with a traditional Lego, but I'll have to review that because I am going to take this down, I think, at some point. I'm not sure. It's quite generic, so I might leave it up for a little while because I've just worked hard to build this, but I'm really looking forward to adding this to my Christmas set of builds, and I'm sure my husband will enjoy that as well. But yeah, so yeah, it's just really Webrick's inventory of colours and everything, and the fact that they don't always have everything in stock, so sometimes you have to substitute a little bit, and then just some of the colours were not available, I think, yeah, so I think there's some slightly different colours being chosen, but again, that might be Lego's own way they're displaying the colour on the booklets, because we all know that they're sometimes not exactly the same as they are in a booklet as they are in real life, you know. So, and for instance, these beautiful emerald green bits at the front and in the Christmas tree inside, they look a lot brighter, more grassy green in the picture, but they could well be emerald green, but I don't know unless I had the Lego set to hand, you know. So, but yeah, overall, really, really happy with the quality. Really looking forward to building more. I'm definitely going to do a modular at some point soon. An older one like Brick Bank, for instance. I'm tempted to do Greengrocer. That's a really, really old set. It's just whether you can get all the colours like the sand green, which I think they might have, because the thing with Lego is they discontinue colours every now and then, so they don't always have it on the go. So you can't always get all these different unique colours. The other thing I'm thinking about is maybe one of the more modern ones like Brick Bank, for instance. So I'm thinking about that. But yeah, so I will do a little view around this more closely in a sec as I'm closing the video. But once again, if you like this video, please consider giving me the thumbs up. If you like my content in general, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm predominantly diamond painting based content, but I'm also bringing a bit more Lego in, you know, just to break it up a little bit. Yeah, but like I said, I will always be more about diamond painting than anything else, because that is a craft that I always seem to be going back to at the moment, and it's the one that's brought me the most mindfulness and joy. But I am enjoying getting into Lego again and showing you guys stuff. So yeah, so I will put the prices up now, but basically at present it was around about £200 to £250 for this set brand new in box, or even some of the pre-owned ones are quite expensive as well. I will do an updated price on the overlay now, and this cost me roughly about £70 to £80. You know, in the pieces, and like I said, I had to get some spares because it didn't get it all right the first time, but that didn't cost me any extra at all. So really, really, really impressed with the Webrick quality. I will definitely be using them again. I hope this video was useful. I'll leave you now with my little close-up of the build. Bye for now!